What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my little corner of the universe here on the Oregon coast. I'm going to read some cards for you guys, okay? It might not be for you, and that's cool. Just take it as entertainment. But this reading's intended for twin flames in separation. Any messages that want to come through for the collective of twin flames who have new love coming in from a soulmate. Okay, any messages from your divine masculine in regards to the situation? All right. The intention is to be uplifting and encouraging and to remind you of your creative force, basically, but also to give you any messages that you aren't able to receive in the 3D for some reason. Okay. This. Hopefully that's okay for you guys. Any messages for the general energy of collective of twin flames? Wow. So a lot of you twins have possibly been in hermit mode in regards to your twin, like on the twin flame journey, with some heartbreak vibes going on. Okay. Wow. Maybe this has been hurting you. Maybe that's what the message is here, is that being in hermit mode for so long, waiting in isolation isn't serving you any longer, okay? Because here we have 2 of Cups coming in. That's crossing. This significator is the Hermit. What's covering is the 3 of Swords. What's crossing is 2 of Cups. Okay. I have this for below. Page of Pentacles. Looks like some kind of a seed that you want to plant. Okay. 10 of Wands crowning the reading. I almost feel like wanting to put in some work too, though, with this. Wanting to gather up some trellises for a garden to plant this seed into. In the past here, what's behind you guys is the world. So closing up cycles in all divine timing. You know, I see these twin flames here too on each side. This is behind you. That spiritual connection. I mean, it's always going to be with you, but the energy is right now is that it's behind you. What's ahead of you is 3 of Cups. This could possibly be where you're, you know, somehow in your mind you think that you're going to be able to have both your twin flame and soulmate. That's just one scenario. The other scenario is you are wanting to have a more joyful life with people, right? Gatherings, celebrating, okay? I feel like no matter what, you're going to be juggling the two, okay, in your heart space. But in the 3D, though, that's kind of where I'm like, okay, is that for sure in the future there? Okay. This is your environment, though. It's feeling really like I could have this 10 of Cups. I can taste it, see it, feel it. This is your, this is how other people are seeing you, okay? 4 of Swords. They see you as taking a rest, being very, you know, almost maybe mourning. Oh my gosh. You fought many battles. I think people see you as someone who deserves this, though, okay? Baby steps, so if you are to take baby steps towards this 2 of Cups here that's before you, okay? The possible outcome is the Emperor, so this could possibly be a husband for you. Maybe this reading's for Divine Feminines, mostly. This also could be that this attracts your Divine Masculine back to you somehow. Okay, interesting. But I don't really get how that is the result from you taking on Page of Wands energy. But see, this page here, he's got like a feather in his hat. He's looking very optimistic, almost like with a childlike quality here. His wand has some sprouts on it. You know? I almost see like, you know, a young traveler on foot. Like kind of carefree. So possibly if you can somehow approach this situation from a healed inner child point of view, like a passionate youth, like you are reconnecting with your passionate youthful side, that might be a good idea. But yeah, the outcome is the Emperor, so that's interesting. All right. Let's get some clarification. I sort of want to get one more card about this Emperor, just from this deck. Okay, this one wants to come out. 5 of Swords here. 5 of Swords. Okay, so I'm already feeling like the Divine Masculine wants to peek through here already. So I just want to get one card from here on the energy of this soulmate that's coming in for any Divine Feminines watching. Thank you. Ooh, this is really interesting, you guys. Okay, so 4 of Wands flew out reversed. Okay, so I really feel strongly that the Divine Masculine is wanting to speak in the 5D. Why not in the 3D? That's what I want to know. Why coming through so clear in 5D only when trying to tap in about someone else, right? So anyways, okay, so 4 of Wands reversed. This is not your twin flame, okay? That's a message that came through. Okay, I want some energy on the soulmate coming through. 6 of Cups reversed. All these are upright. So this coming out reversed is for a reason. So this is not your twin flame. This is not what it's going to be like with your twin flame. That's the message I'm getting here. I'm going to lift this up. I just talk way too much with my face. Okay, guys, so the message about the energy of the soulmate is that it's not going to be anything like your relationship when you were in union with your twin. 3 of Wands upright. This could be part of your purpose, obviously. Everything's in divine order always. You never need to really worry too much about that. Especially divine feminine seem to be able to follow their mission cues fairly well. Ones that I know, they don't even, like, they would choose mission over romance any day. This is a love reading though, okay? So the energy of the soulmate is connected to your mission. It's not connected to your twin flame though. And it's also not going to be like your home life with this person would not be like your past domestic relationship home lives were. Okay. King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So a lot of times from what I've noticed with twin flames is there's a lot of almost like disconnected, like there's not a whole lot of adoration going on towards the divine feminine, if that makes sense. Like it's almost like a competition sometimes, because a lot of twins that I know, they're twins just like with a mission to like trigger each other to grow, right? It's not supposed to be like a harmonious love life with these twins. Okay, and so this new soulmate coming in, we got King of Wands on the bottom of the deck, which to me is like warm, inviting, generous, sensual king energy. That's really positive, you guys. Okay, so let's get some on the divine masculine side. I'm going to put the decks up here. Let's see if he's feeling this with you, divine femme. Let's see what his energy is in relation to this situation. Divine masculine for anyone watching in relation to divine feminine, finding soulmate or soulmate coming in. 9 of Swords reversed, 3 of Wands reversed. 9 of Swords reversed, 3 of Wands reversed. So I feel like he's not too worried about it, okay? He also might feel like, so with the 9 of Swords, this figure is narrowly escaping the swords here, the mental swords. Okay, so he will or is able to get over this if it did happen. If his twin did go with a soulmate union, okay, he would not be in 9 of Swords energy, or in relation to this, if he is aware of it, he is not in 9 of Swords. He is not in mental anguish. So that's good news, because we don't want our twin to be in mental anguish ever. That's not ideal, trust me. Because if your twin's in mental anguish, guess what? Yeah, you are too. From what I've learned and felt. So, okay, the next card to come out is interesting. We got 3 of Wands reversed. This is a figure sort of like going it alone. almost like not on mission though. So there is something about not feeling the synergy vibe though at the same time. So there could be some of that lost. The moon on the bottom of the deck. Okay. Eight of Swords. He might not want to know. He might not know. Maybe that's why the Nine of Swords is reversed too. I'm just kidding. Okay, so Eight of Swords. She's blindfolded in denial. He could possibly just choose to be in denial about it. I have a strong urge to smoke some weed, just so you know, you guys. King of Swords and Ten of Pentacles. King of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. He also could, I don't know if this is, future, present, but this is your divine masculine energy. So it could start out, so this could be like a chain of events going on here. Okay, it could start out where he's oblivious, okay? But when he's going it alone, still in denial about the connection, okay? Hold on. King of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. With the Justice card on the bottom of the deck. It could be that your divine masculine will want to strongly communicate something about your future family together. Interesting. In his mind, though. I don't see any action. I see Three of Wands reversed. He also could be defending it in his mind. All right. He could be defending his own family too. With the Justice card, it could be that he gets married as well. All right. That could be what this is as well. King of Swords, Ten of Pentacles with the Justice card, right? Now, I'm still learning tarot. That's why I do these videos, is to help me study and reflect on my reading. But it also gives me really valuable information. I've been reading cards for over a decade. Yeah, it's crazy. Probably close to 12 years. But at the same time, each reading, it's like the combination of cards is what I need to get down. So, okay. Let's get one on the Three of Wands reverse, please. What is this about, Spirit? Three of Wands reversed, Eight of Swords. How about that? Those two. The divine masculine in relation to his twin flame, divine feminine, having a soulmate come in. I already kind of got earlier, like, that's not your twin. Okay, so Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. And that was around the same time I was feeling a really strong urge to light up this joint here, okay? So he could be having an emotional release. It could somehow awaken him to his deep well of emotions. Four of Pentacles. He's always going to cling on to this connection, okay? In his mind is what it looks like, okay? Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Okay, 4 of Pentacles. So he's so in denial about his deep well of emotions for his divine feminine, but at the same time, he's subconsciously clinging to it. Okay. Ace of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. What's this 4 of Pentacles? What is he clinging on to? I just want extra clarification, please, Spirit. Page of Swords. I'm like, Page of Swords, Grelly, ah. So for me, this is like a thorny, what did they say in the book? They called her like, she's like brandishing this dagger defensively, right? It's also like text. It could be texting, quick message, with the small mental. It's, I know I keep not wanting to say it, but it could be he's watching your social media all the time. And he's like, he can't even help it. He's like subconsciously doing it. Like he just starts doing it because he's got this well of emotions. So, okay. So with the Page of Swords, what I'm getting is like, if you post anything about it. Okay. So let's see. So he, obviously this is kind of telling a story like about him somehow defending this fantasy, but at the same time being in denial about it and going about his mission on his own. Like, it's almost like I get this like stubborn vibe here. Okay. He's on his own there. So with the Page of Swords, okay. So I have a feeling this is a message about how he's going to feel if he sees it. 7 of Wands, 3 of Swords. Yep. 7 of Wands, 3 of Swords. I mean, how would you feel if your twin got with a soulmate and posted it? It's always something to ask yourself. Doesn't mean don't do it. It just means, hey, you want to know? Then ask yourself how you would feel. That being said, I don't know if all twins feel mutually. 2 of Swords. So 3 of Swords, 2 of Swords, 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords came out earlier too, connected to the Emperor when I was pulling the overall energy. So this could send him in some kind of a planning frenzy, wanting to remind you, okay, what you're not going towards if you go towards this other thing. Okay. 4 of Wands came out upright. Yeah. I feel like he's going to want to communicate. 10 of Cups. Interesting. Wow. All right, Divine Feminine. What does your higher self want to... How is your higher self feeling about this whole situation in regards to soulmate coming in? My dog is so cute. I want to show you. She's a little darling. Let me show you where she is. Her name's Maya. Alright, Divine Feminine's watching. Strength card. You feel like this soulmate connection is strong. Hella strong. You feel like all the forces of nature are helping manifest it. I feel a lot of fast movement too. Okay. Oh my god. These are all flying on the floor too. Interesting. When I picked him up off the ground, we got movement, magic, and so we got Rhiannon. or Rhiannon movement, which is also, I believe, the Chariot card. Interesting, you guys. Magician, Isis, you manifested this. You were like, I am moving on from this hermit mode, this Three of Swords mode, just being stuck here waiting, right? I'm feeling a strong urge to move, and that's Divine Feminine. She's a woman of action on the collective level, spiritual level. She's stepping into Isis in regards to this with the soulmate. Isis, she lived, I was reading in the guidebook from Doreen Virtue's Ascended Master deck, she lived like a perfectly balanced life, sort of like Jesus, right? Which I don't know all that much about. I didn't grow up studying Jesus, the Bible. I just didn't. I was raised by Zen Buddhists, okay? So, she's got this falcon too. Like, she's just like, you know, I feel like this Divine Feminine step fully into her power. I don't get any, these are all major arcanas coming out, you guys, for the Divine Feminine, how she's feeling towards this soulmate. Like, the Divine Masculine's got lots of swords, okay? 7 of Wands, 3 of Swords, 2 of Swords, and then 4 of Wands, 10 of Cups. It's like only after the Page of Swords, it's like only after he sees it on social media. If you don't show it on social media, then he won't know, okay? Don't get with a soulmate just to spur your just to spur your Divine Masculine into 5 of Swords planning mode to come towards you. If that's your intention with the soulmate, then I advise strongly against that. You should only go towards a soulmate relationship as a twin flame if you feel extremely strong spiritual connection with this person. If you're feeling strong Chariot, like successful vibes in regards to mission work, which that did come out with connection with this soulmate coming towards you. 3 of Wands was like the overall energy besides them not being your twin flame, which was a good reminder for us that it's not this, it's not that person, you know, it's not going to be how it was. A soulmate relationship, from what I've read, is more peaceful, okay? And it definitely can help you on the mission, possibly even more than this weird tit for tat twin flame thing. Like, I can be more influential than you, or, you know, I'm going to secretly become more influential, and then you'll find out how influential I am after. It's so hard to explain. Maybe you guys understand what I'm saying, but I'm just like over it, and I never was into that vibe. I was always into being in it together, you know? So anyways, okay, so the next card that came out in connection with the Strength card, Chariot card, and Magician was the 3 of Swords reversed, y'all. And that's so cool because it came out upright on the Hermit initially, okay? So the Divine Feminine is feeling the swords are going to be pulled out. Like, that is her hope. That's the energy. It's going to be reversing this heartbreak is where she's coming from with it. Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So, fresh new start. With the Ace of Wands, I'm feeling that's connected to with that Page of Wands, that young, fiery traveler vibe. It's not the Fool, but I did kind of get the Fool vibe, you know, when the Page of Wands came out. Okay, so anyway, a little bit more information on the Divine Feminines in regards to the soulmate coming towards her. Seven of Wands. The Divine Masculine came out with this too. So the Divine Masculine, he wants to defend the union with Divine Feminine, right? is what's coming out in the spread here. Divine Feminine looks like she's wanting to defend what? Her heart not being broken, for one. Okay. She wants to defend her wish fulfillment. 9 of Cups. 8 of Pentacles. This is what she's defending in her energy. So with the 9 of Cups,